killed, give me Isaiah 14 and 21. They did the same thing to my people. So then you said that they put millions of my actions. Should a murderer go to jail for murdering? Absolutely. Should a thief go to jail when he steals? Absolutely. Should a robber pay back the money he robbed? Absolutely. So why shouldn't the white man pay for what he did? That's right. That's right. One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog.
I'm in a hell of a hole, was never expected to grow. Just obstacles set in the road, that a result of me selling my soul. The story I'm telling is cold, but yet it's what everyone knows. The white man's the devil is known. America was never our home. Only a place of captivity, safe facility, hating, disfigure me. They claim that I'm lazy, be killing me. Maybe this slavery draining my energy. 400 years and counting. The trail of my tears is countless. The fact that I'm here is astounding, but I can't wait till this shit is surrounded. Ready to tangle my king and the angel, be ready to rap. Cracking the sky, nuclear missiles will make it official. I'm capturing every cracker surviving. Put them all in chains where they need to be. Slavery for me. And let the whole world see that with them in the cages, safer in the streets. Put the dog on a leash. Get resolved for the beast. 144, get the ruler show, we could all be at peace. As soon as the trumpets are sound, your kingdom be busting it down. The only way justice is found, the time for your judgment is now. You'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. Look, ain't no remorse in my blood slim. It won't be no compromise. Now it's time to feed the worms. Watch his body turn to flies. I clutch iron while you trust the lies. The next Glock I buy gon' be Gen 5. I get it customized. And sending shots off like farewell. Praying payback come back around like a carousel. Still remember your Honda's words ringing in my head like bells. Said you in his body, you fit a Lord, fuck the cartel. Triangle choke, apply pressure to the game like I did Vondale. Payback's a bitch in a dress, she a bombshell. Is served cold, I just hope they make an oxtail. Glock fresh out the box, I swear it got that new car smell. Made myself a target in the world of mad shooters. That was designed fire for our babies to pass through. In the day of our king's reign, I'll be overzealous. They bought my jealous, I bought brand new parabellums. One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog.
Fake love, real hate.
One West.
No, we set apart, nigga.
They hate it when you up, but love it when you down. Love you when you dead, but hate you while you living. Only make a mention when it's beneficial. Oh, you can't keep it solid, I ain't fucking with you. Fuck a fake friend, show is over, close the curtain. Told you that they loved you, laughed at you when you was hurting. One thing about that UPK, this brotherhood for certain. Dress you up in all black, hurt you up to put that work in. Same niggas that was on the block putting that work in. Abandon that lifestyle, cause now I know my purpose. Coming from a place where a black man life is worthless. 400 plus years, yeah, living out them curses. I blame the so-called leaders in the churches. Was supposed to save our soul, instead they led us to the hearses. Backstabbed and betrayed by the people you would die for. Your family ain't family, so-called friends switch sides on you. Crack and take a knee on your neck, whisper and die, boy. So I stay strapped with the Kaepernick, that's the firearm. Gotta watch your back, you know them demons out here lurking. If I don't know shit, then I know one thing for certain. Look, they hate it when you up, but love it when you down. Love you when you dead, but hate you while you living. Only make a mention when it's beneficial. You can't keep it solid, I ain't fucking with you. They hate you when you up, but love it when you down. Love you when you dead, but hate you while you living. Only make a mention when it's beneficial. You can't keep it solid, I ain't fucking with you. I say fuck the fake love and disloyal behavior. Brotherhood is a weapon, but bitch niggas is contagious. Hating your elevation instead of hitting the pavement. Watching your every move and never get motivation. Situational friendships get way with adversity. And these days, just a little bit of your kindness a luxury. I'd rather you keep your distance than be a fuck nigga too close to me. Prefer to fuck with fear nigga than house niggas with notes on me. Get a shirt off my back for devoted niggas with loyalty. I noticed the lack of devoted niggas that's trustworthy if you ain't in no black. Ranked up, I give two fucks for free. Death before dishonor is a must. It ain't no choice from me. I'm bred different. Was never one to die just bullshit. I'm fed different. Fuck all the information out of pulpits. I'm led different. Been taught to follow a code. Israel law, statutes, commandments freely given, never sold, nigga. Chill. They hate it when you up, but love it when you down. Love you when you dead, but hate you while you living. Only make a mention when it's beneficial. You can't keep it solid, I ain't fucking with you.
All right, no sweat. Give it up, give it up, give it up. How y'all feeling tonight? This Israelite School of UPK started out of 1 West Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yohana in Milwaukee, or over Milwaukee, might I say. War is still afoot. I don't see Iran backing down at all. I don't think that's ever gonna happen. I think they just in something that they ain't getting out of. The Lord said he was gonna put his hooks in these nations to make sure that they don't go nowhere. He reeling them into the arena of war. You understand? Can somebody give me that scripture, Bubba Kasha, about the Lord putting his hooks in these other nations? I think it's in Joel. Could be somewhere else.
Kind of one concert. This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 29.
Let's make sure everybody else is there.
Kind of one verse 4.
Make sure everybody else is there.
When everyone have it, say you have it, Baba Kasha.
Ezekiel chapter 29, verse 4. Ezekiel chapter 29 and verse 4. Also, I want to let everybody else know online, if you got any questions, you might as well come with it now. Because we'll be I'll take all the classes and questions in the class, and then online, try to hurry up and get to this topic that we got. If not, we're just going to be breaking down the milk of the scriptures as it pertains to today's time. So please.
Kind of one was select your surface to what we start at verse 2.
Please.
Kind of one verse Ezekiel chapter 29, verse 2.
Say, no matter of fact, just start at verse 1. Why not?
Kind of one sir. Ezekiel chapter 29, verse 1.
If anybody knew Ezekiel is a prophet. He's known for being a prophet of all prophets. This brother here would tell you something, and it meant something in 3 different ways today, last year, and tomorrow. You understand? His words have been timeless because they was inspired by the Most High God of Israel. All right? Let's get it.
Kind of one. Verse 1. In the 10th year, in the 10th month, in the 20th day of the month.
Thought it said the 12th day.
Like the 12th day of the month,
Go ahead.
the word of the Lord came to me, saying,
Go ahead.
Son of man.
Who?
Son of man.
Damn, Ezekiel was called the Son of Man too, huh? I guess, is Jesus Christ the only one who's synonymous with that title, Son of Man? No. What is Son of Man? Who knows? Raise your hand. When the Bible calls a person Son of Man, what is it saying? All right, well, for time's sake, since nobody knew, anybody want to give it a try? Anybody? Nobody will give it a try?
Like it, sir.
One second. ZQ had his hand up. Go ahead.
No, sir. Son of man is just someone that's born from man.
There you have it. Give him a hand. All right. Let's get it.
Kind of the one kind. Son of man.
Which was also, if I could, stop here to let you know, Jesus Christ was born of a man. That's why he has the title Son of Man. You understand? Because, yeah, even though you can find where the Bible says born of a woman, everybody knows that when a man plants his seed into a woman, she incubates that seed until it's a full baby. Then she gives birth, which is a beautiful process, gives birth. I think me and my wife will be dealing with that real soon. You understand? Give it up for Zama. You know what I'm saying? She'll be doing that. And all the other sisters in the Israelite School of UPK that'll be dropping the baby soon, man. Excellent work. Especially when you got so many sisters aborting babies. So what you're doing is an excellent job. You understand? And big up to the other sisters who are becoming mothers of other people's children. It happens in the UPK. For the BA family, give it up. To be a family, you have to have more mothers. You have to have more fathers. When I joined the UPK, I didn't even look at my own father as my father anymore, because the Lord gave me so many other fathers that were able to really be hands-on and guide me up to where I'm at today, which will ultimately catapult me even further. And so that's how we doing it. All right, read.
Kind of the one concert. Son of man, set thy face against Pharaoh.
Against who?
Against Pharaoh.
Go ahead.
The king of Egypt.
Uh-huh.
And prophesy against him.
Uh-huh.
And against all Egypt.
Now, what do we say about this? Now, we had already came out of Egypt, right? So what is he even talking about? What is Ezekiel talking about, y'all? We already left Egypt. Go ahead. Give him a hand. What does the word Egypt mean? Who knows? Go ahead. Nathak had his hand up. It's like Family Feud. That's how you want to teach class. You want to have class like Family Feud. When you ask a question, everybody hand raise up real quick. I'm gonna pick on somebody, but you know, what does it mean? Bondage. That's a fact. Or hard bondage or slavery. The land of Egypt is not called Egypt. That's the word that we put on it because it means hard bondage or captivity or slavery. The name of the land that we were in for 400 years under those pharaohs was called Matazarium or Mizraim. All right, that's the land of the people. Why? Because that's the name of the son, Mizraim. That's one of Canaan's sons, right or wrong. So the land where he went, that's where you get the pharaohs and everything like that came out of there. All right. So let's get it.
Kind of the one con, verse 3. Speak and say, thus saith the most high power.
1 second. Let's go back again to verse 2.
Kind of the one
break this
con.
down a little bit better too as well.
Kind of the one con.
Because absolutely, yes, we're talking about that. But who is the leader of America right now? Donald F. Ain't that his name? Donald F. Trump. Donald F. Trump, right? No sweat. Donald. I didn't know it was. It sounded right though. I think I'm right. Can somebody help me? Donald J. Trump. It's one of them. How many letters are away from each other from when you get to J? H-I-J-K. Yeah, it's a long way. I'm off. F-G-H-I-J-K. That's crazy. Donald J. Trump. What's the J stand for? I'm just curious. Jeffrey. No, wait 1 second, please. Look, 1 second. Go ahead, Ezekiel. Or whoever gets it can raise their hand. Go ahead. John, okay. Johnny. Here's Johnny. All right, no sweat. So read it again, son of man.
Counter to one concert. Son of man, set thy face against Pharaoh.
The Lord told the son of man to set his face against Pharaoh. When he says son of man, he's talking about not just Ezekiel, but you and you and you and you and myself. Son of man, set your face against Pharaoh. Go ahead.
King of Egypt.
Donald J. Trump. Go ahead.
And prophesy against him.
Y'all remember when we first went out on the streets and started prophesying against Donald Trump? How everybody was mad at us about what we were saying about Donald Trump, lock him up, all this, and that he was going to bring about the Third World War. Do y'all remember that? And everybody said, y'all don't know what y'all talking about. Donald Trump ain't about to bring on the Third World War. And then he got out of office. You remember that? And everybody was like, see, you know a false prophet when you hear one. See, y'all words didn't come true. Donald Trump didn't do that. Now what you got to say? And we told him, don't worry about it. Wait on it. Donald Trump is absolutely going to be the number one idiot to drag you into the World War, to the Third World War. Even when he wasn't in office, we were still telling people it's going to be Donald Trump. And if it ain't Donald Trump, it's going to be somebody just like Donald Trump. But we letting you know right now it's Donald Trump. You know, before Donald Trump even ran for office, Commander General Yohanna said, watch they put an idiot in the White House like Donald Trump. Absolutely said it. So it wasn't hard to see that Donald Trump was going to be the Pharaoh of Egypt. He's the Pharaoh that you love. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, we love Donald Trump, don't we? Why? Because when you see Donald Trump, you see money. When you look at your bank account, what don't you see? Money. So you think that you got to kiss his ass and love Donald Trump and vote for Donald Trump in order for you to even eat. It's not true. It's not true at all. All right. It said, set thy face against Pharaoh, the king of Egypt. Go ahead and prophesy what?
And prophesy against him.
Against what?
Against him.
Do that. Read.
And against all Egypt.
So that's what we're doing now. So when you see us in class and you see us with right now, we TikTok heavy. Right now, we Facebook real heavy. Right now, we Instagram real heavy. And we've been moving. Captain Tazaryak is every goddamn way. You wake up, you turn on the YouTube, boom, there he is. He on Vlad TV. No, he ain't on Vlad TV. I'm gonna just say it. He on Vlad TV. They're gonna be like, see, you a prophet out. He on Vlad TV. He on Unc 107. Or he on 607. What's 607 up? I'm just saying shit right now. He on Larry King Live. He on 60 Minutes. You know what I'm saying? He on what else, Lacombe? The Breakfast Club. What else he on? No Fugazi? Oh, what's the dude? No Jumper. Now he was actually already on No Jumper. Right now, I'm just telling you all the other platforms he's gonna blaze. Gonna blaze on them all. I mean, god damn it, the UPK is just undefeated, but the word of the Lord is gonna go out, and when we send it out, you're gonna see him talk about Donald Trump. You're gonna see him talking against Donald Trump. You're gonna see him talking against America. Why? Because that's what we were told to do. It was prophesied that we would do it. Not on earth would be able to see it. And you wonder how there was times before the internet where I used to think, man, how is it that I'm gonna make everybody even, you know what I'm saying, hear what because when I was young, I used to always say, man, I want to be a man of the Lord. Not just because we used to go to a Christian church. And it was a Christian pastor named Brother Stewart. You know what I'm saying? I used to look at him in the pulpit, and I used to always be like, damn, I'm gonna be a man of God. I tell my mom all the time, I'm gonna be a man of God, just not like what he doing. Now, I didn't know what the hell I was talking about, but I knew that when I saw him up there doing what he was doing in front of the people talking about God, that was going to be my destiny, but not like him wearing a suit, not like him doing all that extra shit. I didn't know it was going to look like this, and boom, lo and behold, here I go. You see what I'm saying? So you are destined to prophesy against America, and you're destined to prophesy against the Pharaoh of America. Right now, that's Donald Trump. Donald Trump is doing everything wrong in the arena of war, but he cannot help it. You understand? He can't help himself. Like Satan needs a complete vessel. He is the complete vessel for wickedness, for underhandedness, for oppression, for money and greed and pride, racism, colorism. He's the number. Look what he does. He got all of our memories about what we did to contribute to America. He got rid of that. Any military achievement that your grandfather's, my grandfather fought in the war in Berlin. He was there. My brother fought in the war in Kuwait. You know what I'm saying? I got a cousin named Kenny. He's still in the Air Force. I don't know where the fuck he is. He's somewhere. I didn't see him since we was what, 9, 10? I ain't seen him since I was 10. 25 years. I've seen him for 30 years. 40. I ain't 40 yet, but 30 years. I ain't seen him all my life, is what I'm trying to tell you. He's been serving in the white man military. Go ahead, priest. He's in the military. Yeah, he's like an Air Force elite. I got another cousin in the military. He in the Army. He a staff sergeant. You know what I'm saying? Like I got so many other, but they all gave their life to this. You understand? And that's what your children are gonna do. There's a draft coming. I don't know if y'all know that. Did anybody know that the draft is coming? It's coming. You can bet. And guess what? They're gonna want young man Nick, but they're not getting him. You understand? They damn near want Kananya. They definitely not getting him. It's over with. I mean, it ain't happening. And they want the sisters too.
That's right. So
just remember that. They want your daughters. They want your sons. They won't be getting your son. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. But they coming for them. And then now black people, Hispanic people, Native Indian, you're going to see there's only one place that's been saying this against America. There's only one place that's been saying this against Donald Trump. He's a fool. He's the perfect fool. He's a foolish tool for Satan, and that's cool. Why? Because what I'm about to read in this Bible is about to blow your mind. Read.
Kind of one concert. Verse 3. Speak and say, thus saith the Most High Power.
Go ahead.
Behold, I am against thee, Pharaoh, king of Egypt.
Now, Donald Trump knows goddamn well that the Lord is against him. I mean, look what he does. If he didn't know it, he knows it because you know them niggas that be on the corner with the microphone and the speakers, and they be dressing like what they call us, our Power Rangers, be dressing like Comic-Con. Yeah, we look stupid on the street, don't we? We look real dumb. When you drive by, excuse me, when you drive by and we got our camp set up and everybody out there speaking, you see all the wristbands and the headbands, you see the garments with the fringes, and you see like, man, who is these idiots? Them idiots is going to be what everybody looking for in these days. When these days really come to a head, it's going to be bad for you if you don't understand that. It's going to be bad for you if you don't understand that. And then guess what everybody else going to start doing? Wearing the fringes. Sisters going to start covering their heads up. Sisters going to start putting on modest apparel. It's going to be a flex to say I got a husband in the Israelite school of UPK. That's going to be a flex, and I'm going to tell you why. Because the morality, the integrity, the non-compromisable type of man that this is, you understand? This brother here, he's going to be for you, but for the Lord. You're going to want him because his reputation is going to be like fine gold whenever you hear his name in the street. Listen, watch it. You ready? Kawal Shawat. Doesn't that sound good? Listen to this. Zaquan. Doesn't that sound great? Listen to this. Rapaya Allah. Doesn't that sound great? Nathak. And then when you think about them, Kananya. You know, who are these niggas? Oh, that's the niggas you stand on the corner that y'all call stupid all the time. They the only niggas with the answers. They the only niggas giving us water. They the only niggas giving us food. They the only niggas clothing us. They the only niggas who can come, pull up, save your family, bring your family back with, and then you know what is going to happen? Now, prepare your heart for this. You ready? When you save these people and you bring them to where they need to be, they're going to look at you and say, man, I just want to smoke some weed, man. I don't like being over here because I can't shake my ass. That's what the sister's going to say. I want to shake my ass. I want to go and smoke weed. Bro, what y'all doing in here? Y'all ain't making no money, Shalom. Right. Let them go. But out there, it's going to be life and death. Listen, bro, when we start saying that race wars was coming to America, people thought that we were stupid. They didn't even think that this could ever even happen. You know how comfortable you got to be in America to think that this is never going to end? When you listen, they put you in school. First thing they teach you in social studies is what? How white people left from England, came to America, fought a war against the taxes. They went into a war. It was a fallout, the Revolutionary War. Right? The Revolutionary War was so revolutionary because now America can stand at its own. But then once they got Britain out the way, guess what they had to deal with now? Each other. And they had to deal with these African slaves, so-called African slaves, right? Now, Civil War comes. Civil War comes, right? Now, the way that you think what was okay, so basically the way you looking at America then, I can imagine what it looked like then for Ben Franklin and George Washington and Thomas Jefferson. It looks so great, right? And then the Civil War comes. And now the Civil War comes, and y'all gotta hold it down back there. Y'all gotta hold it down. So now the Civil War comes, and the nation is divided. Your house can be invaded. Anybody seen the movie Patriot? With not Tom Cruise. All of them the same. All white men look the same. They all look like Donald Trump to me. But not Tom Hanks. Was it? No, it's the dude that did the Passion of Christ movie from Lethal Weapon. Yep, Mel Gibson. Mel Gibson was a patriot in there, right? Now, here's what I don't understand. Why people... It's pride. I don't know. Let me go off on a tangent real quick. In America, they pride you. They say you're great for being a patriot, right? What is a patriot? What's the root word of patriot? I'm sorry? No, but that's a part of patriot. That's a part of patriot. No. P-A-T. Pat. What words start with that? Patriot? Patriarch? Patriarchal? I don't know. Matriarch. What if he was a matriot? I don't know. Let me stop. All right, I'm gonna come back to reality, y'all. So now America divided itself. They went against each other, and the things that you thought were normal, you thought nobody was ever coming into your house, nobody was ever going. You know, the soldiers used to go into these people's houses, right? Set up and say, hey, we're commandeering your house for combat. This is your house. And if you say no, they'll unalive you right there. Use your wife for whatever the hell they want to use her for. Use your kids for whatever the hell they want to use them for at the water. And that was just that. That's what's happening. It's going to happen in America. Don't even sweat it, except for this time it's going to be racial. Also, somebody go hold me a scripture where it says every beast sticks to its kind. I think it's in Apocrypha. You understand? Make sure you do it in rank order. All right. And so everybody's gonna stick to their own kind, but here's what we're gonna have a problem at. Are y'all you ready? Mexican is gonna have to realize that they niggas. Go ahead, sis. You want to say something? Raise your hand. Go ahead. Oh, snap. Now let's watch this. You ready? Niggas swear they with the white people too. Can't tell me. Look at Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King swore he was white. When he died white. Michael Jackson swore he was white. When he died, he was a white woman when he died. You understand? So here's the problem. We're gonna have to. It ain't even about if they swear they're white. They just don't want to come together with each other. So you're gonna look at leaders like Ayar, Yashikar. Give me some more. Kamadar. Give me some more, Ayar. Give me some more of my brothers. I'm not from the tribe of Isupk. Right? I'm talking about my Issachar right. Lahab. You know what I'm saying? Just to mention a few brothers. Malakma. You know what I'm saying? These brothers you're gonna see lead black and Hispanic men. Meanwhile, you're gonna see Hispanic men mad at them because they're telling them to join with your brothers over here. And then you're gonna see them niggas go out there and do whatever they do. They're not coming back. That's just a waste of soldiers. I'm talking about cats who've been battle hardened. I'm talking about niggas that been in cartels, Mexican mafia, norteños, soreños. I mean, good night. These niggas been, you know what I'm saying? For real. Thugging. They know war. But you know what they won't do? Seems so hard for Judah and Issachar and Ephraim and Simeon and Manasseh. It seems so hard for us to come together. It's gonna happen, but things gotta get so bad. First, that's when you'll know. All right, the Lord is definitely. He wants this to happen, not that to happen. You see what I'm saying? You'll know because of what we're about to read right now. And I want every brother under my voice to hear this. When you start seeing these things happen, know that it's time for you to go. If you a different tribe, go to your tribe. Tell them, hey, look, bro, these are the signs that's happening. This is what's happening right now, and we need to come together. If we do not, you don't have a choice. If you don't, you will be unalived on the wrong side of the field. Nobody's going to bury your bones. You're going to get cremated. I don't know. Who gives a fuck what happens to you if you stand on the other side? In war, nobody cares. Do they, ZQ? There's only black and white in war. That neutral zone, that gray zone, that's a no-go zone. It's not really neutral. Read.
Kind of one concert. Speak and say, thus saith the Most High Power. Behold,
look,
I am against thee.
If the Lord is against who? Read.
Pharaoh.
Everybody say they love the Lord. Lord God, I love you, Jesus. Thank you, Father God. Lord, have mercy on my soul. I got a personal relationship with God. Well, God said that he was going to do what?
I am against thee.
He's against thee. Who?
Pharaoh.
Who?
Pharaoh.
Read.
King of Egypt.
King of America. How in the hell? Get a Lord of hell. How in the hell could you love God and America? How could you love God and Donald Trump? You cannot. Oh, I only voted for Donald Trump because of the money. Well, then how in the hell could you love God and the money? You can't. Those two things are like oil and water. They don't mix. They don't blend well together. Read.
Kind of one concert. The great dragon that lieth in the midst of his rivers.
Now, what's the great dragon that lieth in the midst of his rivers? Go ahead.
Like you said, the great dragon, would the great dragon be America?
Give him a hand. But America's what? Go ahead. Oh, reply y'all in here with that fly ass jacket on. Give him a hand.
America is spiritually Babylon.
Yes, but listen to you both of y'all right. Read it again.
Salaki, sir.
No. Read it again.
God, oh my God.
I know the studious man, he knows.
The great dragon.
The what?
The great dragon.
What does a dragon do? What is a dragon symbolized for? You can raise your hand, wife, if you wanna. You wanna try it? Yes. Is that helping anybody? IR, his hand went up first. Huh? What kind of power? Authority. But what kind of authority? All right, 1 second. You want to give it another shot, wife? It's like a
conquering things, damaging things, disrupting, just demolishing things, just burning everything up, tearing it down, starting all over.
Okay, y'all on it. Hold on 1 second, sis. Young man Nick.
Dragon is usually depicted by destructive and chaotic and
All right, how about this? Let's take it to Game of Thrones. Anybody ever seen Game of Thrones? I have. Anybody ever seen it? I have. Game of Thrones is really, really fucking awesome. It was excellent. It was great. All right, it's great. I watched it twice. I think I'm gonna watch it again. That's seven seasons of watching it. You understand? I'll watch it again. You want to watch it together? Yeah. Okay. Fine. We're watching it. It's happening. So look, those armies in Game of Thrones were all mediocre armies. No, all right, I won't say mediocre armies. They were some really great, powerful armies. But when the dragons came along, the dragons enhanced their blank might. What was it? What kind of might did it enhance? Go ahead. Nope. Yes, but no. It's yes, but it's a word that I want from y'all. Go ahead. Let's see if I can try you again. Why is everybody afraid of America? Because of its what? Yeah, but before we even get to nuclear capabilities, before we even get there, I saw the thought hand go before I saw y'all hands. Go ahead. Nope. Y'all give him a hand. So the dragon is another way of saying there. Because listen, you might not believe in dragons, but right now in Tel Aviv, brother, they believe in dragons. Yes. Fire is raining down on their towns. Like they believe in dragons. You understand? They absolutely believe in them. Who else believed in dragons? Nagasaki and Hiroshima. They absolutely believe in dragons. Who else? Iran, Iraq, Pakistan, Afghanistan. The dragon was tearing them mountains up for years. The military right, their military might has the power to rain down fire from up above. You understand? That's what this is talking about.
Salaka, sir.
Please.
Gaza believes in dragons.
Read it again. Say it again.
I said Gaza believes in dragons.
Gaza, they city are decimated. Palestine is, right? Palestine? I wanted to say Philistines. I don't know. They all filthy, nasty heathens. But Palestine is absolutely decimated by fire. You couldn't tell them dragons ain't real. In Tel Aviv, there was a bomb. Captain Zaryak, he posted this. There was a bomb that Iran rained down on Palestine, brother. The bomb had the whole atmosphere that was underneath. It was all glowing ember. I'm talking about everything was just popping. Everything just fire everywhere. Do you think Tel Aviv believes in dragons? Yes, they do. But if I told them it was a Game of Thrones dragon, they don't believe in that. So I'm not telling you to believe in a Game of Thrones dragon. I'm telling you the allegory that the Bible is using about dragons and what dragons do. That great dragon is what the United States of America has all of its power in. They have thousands of nukes. They got so many helicopters with them Apaches and all of them. I mean, they shooting rockets out there. If brother, I watch war videos. Anybody go to YouTube ever and watch Iraqi war, like Afghanistan war videos? Go ahead.
Tells, like the elevation of the military, the elevation of cartel. We got drones, we got these, these new weapons.
When you say we, what do you mean?
I mean, the Mexicans.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, when you say we, who are you talking about?
I'm talking about Mexicans.
The cartel?
Yeah, the cartel.
Because the Mexicans have a military too. Or the Mexican. Here's what I want people. The rebels. Okay. Here's what I want everybody to understand that IR is saying that He really wants you to understand. There's a country called Mexico. There's a country called America. The citizens of America are different from the indigenous of America. All right. The indigenous of Mexico are different from the citizens of just being a citizen isn't enough. Because I could go to Mexico right now, do everything it takes to become a Mexican citizen, and I could say that I'm Mexican. But in reality, you know I'm a Negro. I'm from a Negro from America. My ancestors picked cotton. Everybody knows it. So what IR is trying to help you understand is there's rebel forces in Mexico that do not deal with the Mexican government. They don't deal with the federales. They don't deal with the policia. They don't deal with none of that. They are at a war right now to try to take back control and command of their country. The majority of them are indigenous. But just like with the riots that happened in America, you got black people, they mad because Lord rest his soul, Philando Castillo. So now everybody in America is George Floyd or, Eric Garner. They all rioted. But then white people come and riot with you. It's like, wait, what? What are you doing? We're rioting against you. What are you doing? Well, I don't like those police either. There's going to come a time when that got to stop. You're confusing the masses. You understand? Just because you fight with me don't make you my brother. You understand? And that's something I'm trying to help everybody in America figure that out. Like Nicholas Irving. Go ahead.
Also, the country put a stop to all that. But that's good white people. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, so what? It's good white people. I don't want them, involved in whatever I think we got going on. I don't want them involved in our struggles because it's what people cause struggle.
That's the point. And when the lines are drawn, there will be no coming over the lines.
Right.
White people, if we catch you over here, when the line is drawn, you're what they call you're a hostage. You're bargaining tool. But we're not going to do you like everybody do us. Like, we're going to put you somewhere where there's no weapons. There will be no escape. You'll have guards around you. But we're going to feed you. We're going to give you water. You know what I'm saying? We're going to make you every day get on your knees and kiss boots. Yeah. Kissing boots. Go ahead, Rapa.
Until it's time to kill you.
Well, okay. Absolutely, but it's pretty morbid. I'm trying not to be morbid right now. But I'm just hypothesizing about a race war right now. I'm not saying that this is what we're about to go do. No, it's not happening right now. But when it's absolutely a line drawn between races and then they strike up this war and we have to defend ourselves, it's war. And if you're caught over here, that ass is grass. You understand? We're going to hold you somewhere where we can use you as a bargaining tool. But here's the difference. Like, white people be like, yeah, but we got some of y'all. No, that ain't some of us. That's some of y'all. Keep them. What the fuck you talking about? Keep them. Scripture say, I'm just going to paraphrase the scripture. Ye are of your father, the devil. So if you give them back, what we finna do? They're going to be in there mad that they here with us. They Uncle Ruckus. I hate you, nigga. Man, I hate you niggas, man. Like, that's really, I'm telling you, that's really a thing. That's reverse racism is really a thing. Should I look it up? Let's look it up. Let's find out if this is really a scientific thing. Reverse racism. All right. Reverse racism. Prejudice, discrimination, or antagonism directed towards a person or people on the basis of their membership in a dominant or privileged racial or ethnic group. So let's see. What is anti-racism? Let me see if I can find it in a better term.
Like,
You got something for me?
No, just to ask a question. So, like, when versus racism be like, let's say you talking to another brother or whatever, another sister, you like, you know, all the crimes that white people go, all the crimes that white people do goes unpunished, you know what I'm saying, blah, blah. And they sit there and say, well, that was a long time ago. That's, they try to do whatever they can to put to white people in a better light.
Yes. Yes. Here's another form of reverse racism. If we're having a conversation and we're talking about how bad the ghetto is, and then I suffered this on my slave, and these niggas just don't pay. I hate these niggas, man. I can't stand these niggas. They always asking for something. Can I get this? Can I get that? I just want to go up the street. I just want to go. Can I? Man, I can't stand these begging ass, broke ass niggas. I got a cut for you. I said it to him. I said, when you woke up this morning, did you look in the mirror? Nigga? You forgot? Forgot you a nigga too, huh? What made you forget you was a nigga? A little bit of money? A little bit of money? You was a sucker. You was a coward. You the type of nigga that can never walk with you can't run with my ranks until you change your mind. You got to change the way you think because you don't have compassion. When you see one of these cats getting on this joint, you thinking to yourself, oh, here go another begging ass nigga. It could be 30 below zero. You don't give a damn. Here go another begging ass nigga. Not me. I'm eager to get to the stop. Hey, yeah, come on, get on the bus. Let's go. Let's go. Get on the bus. Damn. Like, damn. You mean I ain't gotta pay? Nah, come on, just live. Let's go. And I keep it moving. It's a difference. So yeah, now y'all can have them. But I know you want these white people back because they still believe in Donald Trump. So if you want them back, here's what we need. All that little land y'all got over there, and listen, everything becomes of no value for white lives. You understand? You can have 3 white men. They will bomb an entire country for 3 white men. And I'm talking about scum. I'm talking about like Barabbas. I'm talking about the murderers. They will, for them, they'll tear an entire country up for them. So if we got 100 of them, let's bargain for 3. I got 3. You don't know I got 100. I got 3. We need 400 acres that y'all sitting on right now. If you want them, I got 3 white women. That's what you got to tell them. 3 white women. I got them right now. They're super blonde. They look like what the boy who what's the Kirk cat that just got shot in the neck? What's his name? Charlie Kirk. They look like Charlie Kirk's wife. One of them name is Lois. You want these bitches? I'm telling you straight up. They're gonna be like, all right, babe, give us 400. We'll give you 400. But you know, it's like the movie Sinners, because when they give you the 400, they think they're gonna come back, and then we ain't having none of that either. But they're bargaining tools. That's all. Hold on 1 second. Shalom. Should we get the what's going on? You know what? I'll talk to him after class. I'm teaching class right now. All right, ain't no thing. All right. Shalom, real quick. So let's read on. I don't want to keep, let's read on.
Connor the one concert. Speak and say, thus saith the Lord power. Behold, I am against thee, Pharaoh, king of Egypt, the great dragon that lieth in the midst of his rivers, which hath said, my river.
My what?
My river.
Say it like this. My river.
Kind of the one con.
Say it like they're saying this is possessive. It's my river. Go ahead.
Kind of the one con. Which have said, my river. is mine own.
What?
Is mine own.
Go ahead.
And I have made it for myself.
Listen, this is how they think. They took America. But you let them tell it, this is their land. This is my country. Let's make America great again. My land. And if you play with my land, I'll send my dragon that's in the midst of my land. And that military might, brother, will crush. Why now? Don't get it twisted. China is a great military. Don't get it twisted. They might be better in military might than America. But what they don't have that America have is their ruthlessness. You understand? America got a ruthlessness, brother. That's only people I see at par with them is Amalek. America is Rome. You understand what Rome did? Rome was a fire. Who ignited that fire? Alexander the Greek. Rome and Greeks, the same damn people. Like, that's the same people. It's just like the eastern and western side of the Roman Catholic Church. Same people. They the same thing. So Alexander sparked a fire that makes people think, or make Americans think, this is their land. And they will die for this. They really just on a campaign to conquer everything. What do you think Donald Trump is different from Alexander the Greek? Why do you think he did what he did to Maduro and what he did in Venezuela? Why do you think he did that? Because they was having crimes against nigga, the boats, the drug boats. That's what you're talking about, drug boats. You created the cocaine. You allowed the cocaine in this country. If white people did not want cocaine in this country, it would not be in this country. I'm telling you that straight up right now. If they got so much intelligence, if they did not want coke in this country, it would not be no coke in this country. But guess what? Donald Trump's son, he does coke. You see what I'm saying? This is them. You think you finna have him stop doing the coke? No, I'm just gonna use the coke as a means to a way to take what you have. Why? Because I know I'm about to go into this war. And I know once I go into this war, you're going to cut off the Strait of Hormuz. And when you do that, you think you're going to stop us from getting good oil? No. They control the oil fields now in Venezuela. And every other resource that Venezuela has, they have now. And guess what they have? They got a hostage. They got a hostage and his wife. America is a gangster, man. This is a gangster organization. You ever heard somebody say America's not a country, it's an organization? That's true. Kananya, you want to elaborate on that? I'm telling you, this is my nigga. He got the conspiracy theories. We listen to Kananya for now. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Kananya, you are not crazy for the conspiracy theories that you be talking about. Give him a hand. Kananya will break down some shit for you. I'll be like, damn, that's real truth. I'm telling you, Cat, listen. See them chemtrails up there? It ain't for no reason. He used to say this kind of stuff, and now guess what's in the news? Chemtrails. I say, damn, Kananya was right. That's why Kananya's in here. You can't fool him. You're going to have to come with it because he going to put two and two together and be like, nah, they bombing. They bombing us with this. What they be dropping out of the chemtrails? Lithium and aluminums and all that. Then you wonder why your baby come out with 7 digits. Like, yeah, they clone Tyrone might be real, right or wrong. I know, listen, I know when I drive by Popeyes, brother, when I smell it, it does something to me chemically. I don't even know why. It's like genetic. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is happening to me? Like, did they change my epigenetics? I don't know. Did I eat this and then now? Am I a clone? I don't know. Kananya got me thinking. Go ahead, y'all. Oh shit! They say the vaccine shots. I'm gonna tell you who's one and the same like you. My rib over there. She conspiracy theorist lady. I'm telling you for real. That vaccine. They said they got AIDS in the vaccine. I mean, god damn. I don't know. All I can do is just face the east and pray to the Lord because I definitely took the vaccine. I'm just playing. I'm not just gonna pray to the Lord. I go get checked. So go get checked. Get your blood work done. Akium, please. Let me take my time right now to say this. please, if you haven't, go get your blood ran. Run your blood. Find out what's going on with your body, and whatever was going on with your body, attempt to fix it. That's the best thing I can tell you. General health, sexual health. You need it. You need good health with that. Please do it, especially before y'all see what's going on down there in Houston. Shit, hey, come bring. Yeah, I need something to talk about what's going on in Houston, please. Houston, we have a problem. Hey, until the Isupk pull up next week, then you're gonna see the difference between us and them. Brother, I seen some on Instagram. I'm sorry to switch gears like this, where people having sex in a car with the lights on. They don't even give a damn who watching. You want to know who desensitized them about that? Porno. They watch porn every day. Don't you know that this is their lifestyle? They get high, watch porn, have devious, nasty sex. Sisters are not in touch with that thing, that innocence. It's the innocence that they have, right? That's gone. And you could thank Cardi B for that. Yeah, you could thank Meg Thee Stallion. Who else, sis? Foxy Brown. Yeah, she was the first one. Lil' Kim, them was the first nasty little bitches. Sexy Red. Oh, man. But they all want to be like one woman. If you could figure this out, you really know. Who do they all really want to be like? Go ahead. Give them a goddamn hand. You trying to figure out why your woman want a blonde wig? Nigga, because she wants to be white. Which white woman? Marilyn Monroe. What did Marilyn Monroe do? Sex her way into riches. How? By having sex with the president. How many sisters you think would not have sex with Donald Trump if it gave them notoriety? Brother, they would look at you and say, you ain't that. Look, they don't care what Donald Trump looked like, sis. You understand? They don't give a damn what Donald Trump looked like. They go ahead. Thank you. That's why I let him go, because I knew you were gonna say what I was gonna say. Hey, listen, that's a horrible thing, huh? For the 50,000. Then go get on Instagram like that. Then look, gonna get on Instagram and act like they just had a wonderful vacation. Look what I'm doing. I'm on the camel. Ride the camel. Look what I got on. I'm by the pool. Look at me. Bitch, you just got cockeyed on. Defecated? You just got defecated on. Ain't no shower can wash that off. Only shower can wash that off. Is sister, get your simple ass in the Israelite school of UPK. That's the only water that's gonna help you. That's it.
I like it, sir.
Please.
It's almost like they can't watch Game of Thrones after coming back from that. There's a scene in Game of Thrones where all the ladies say is shame.
Shame.
They can't endure that scene, Cap.
Oh man, listen. If your village, when you came back home, and the ghetto said, look at give me a black woman name. Look at Tasha. Tasha's on Instagram in Dubai right now. We know what she's doing. When she come back home, we all gonna be waiting in the streets to greet this bitch. Yeah. Tasha gonna pull up in her Mercedes like yeah, bumping wet ass pussy. When the wet ass, she gonna get out the car, and everybody is going to stone this broad.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
If it wasn't for your king, Yahushua, it's a lot of excuse my French, y'all. Y'all gotta help me out. Y'all hear me cussing and all this. It'll be a lot of people already unalived if it wasn't for that nigga on that horse up there.
That's right.
We'd be going door to door. You know how they did in Iraq when door to door sweeps? We'd be door to door sweeping you niggas on Christmas.
That's right.
We'd be door to door sweeping you niggas on Valentine's Day. What's coming up next for them? Easter? You believe in a fucking bunny laying eggs. You don't even know what it means. Like, if you ask the average person, why do you celebrate Easter? They're gonna give you the Christian stupidity. Well, you know, Christ died on this day and Ash Wednesday, and you know, and nigga, what? No, that's not why. Go ahead.
That's right. So, you know, St. Patrick's Day just passed.
Oh my goodness.
Slave, everybody had sisters and stuff, brothers wearing green. I'm asking them, like, so what you wearing green? What, you know, do you know what the meaning behind this stuff that day is? Oh, you know, it's green. St. Patrick's Day, you green. I'm like, okay. I don't even know what it means. It could mean something totally satanic or something totally homosexual. But you just don't know, so you're going to participate in it.
If I give my hand. If I were the kind of enemy that America has in Iran, and brother, and I was over here in America, and Iran said, I want y'all to plan an attack when you can take out the most American people. St. Patrick's Day will be one of those days. You paint a target on your motherfucking back. All you wear is green. It'd be easy to get you. Anybody wearing green, get them. Whether they black, white, brown, purple, or blue. If they got on green, that's a go. What they say green mean? Go. Right? Go. That'll be the day. If I were an Iran terrorist, which I'm not. The Lord using Iran for whatever hell he got to use them for. We ain't got to pick up nothing. That's the thing about it. Like, they doing all this, putting all this money into it. We ain't got to do nothing that they doing. All we got to do is change our lives and come back to our culture, brother. This shit is I know you can see how we influence culture. Them new Jordans came out yesterday. Them Wolf Gray joints, them 5, they sure came out. And everybody in the world stood up at Foot Locker for them goddamn shoes. Because one man decided to dunk a basketball the best. Brother, if you did something else your best, the entire earth is going to know that God is with you. If you was to just keep these laws and put on your culture like Michael Jordan put on that basketball out, that's what they fear. That's why they put multi-billion dollars into so many things that distract you so that you can never, ever, ever aspire to be Jesus Christ.
That's right.
Instead, you want to be like Mike. Instead, you want to be like Mike. You don't want to be like a nigga named Jesus Christ. Because in your mind, Jesus Christ is some white guy. I know how I thought. When I was in the world, I'm like, when I first saw this, I'm like, man, Jesus is white. I mean, I'm African. Jesus is white. The Israelites are white. I know, I see them. I see them. They always talking about the look. I know what I'm talking about. I thought I knew. But brother, then I watched the video. And the things that they were bringing out, I just could not deny. Hell, they showed me things that were older than their culture. I said, wait, you mean tell me I come from Jesus Christ? Like literally his tribe. Like imagine just and we the worst niggas. I mean, goddamn. Here you are, come from the tribe that Jesus Christ come from. Okay, you are the most disgusted. Alpo Martin. No, Alpo was Puerto Rican. Salakia. Amunga Bar, you got to wear that one. Alpo was a Puerto Rican. But then you got, I don't want anything up here at the water. Then you got Money Making Mitch, Judite. What's the other cat? AZ. I mean, these niggas were the beginning of the crack era. I don't think y'all knew that. Go ahead.
Like to add on what you are saying, you have some decent people above all the people that Judites, that's Judites that go inside what Jesus Christ is like.
That's true.
That's because the ISUPK.
That's a fact. Give him a hand. If not for the UPK, you would never know what Jesus Christ's character looked like. Give it up for the Lord's 57th annual.
That's right.
Houston, I usually would say hide your women, hide the liquor, but you keep them bitches. I ain't going down to Houston to do a damn thing, nothing. Did y'all see the report where the nurse was like, she could predict what the STD rate is gonna look like after this shit? Now let me tell you, the majority of those people that's down there doing all that, they're not even from Houston. So first of all, let me give Houston some leeway. These people came from all over to go to Houston and just do it. Listen, brother, if you hear me right now, if your woman went to spring break in Houston and left you here and called you and said, "Can you send me $350, please? We trying to go and do this. I just need $300." Let me tell you something. She took that $350, bought the most sluttiest outfit that you could ever think about, went to the club, and had a one-night stand. She whored on you. And she's about to come back to you after the spring break and kiss you with them same lips.
Right.
And you, my brother, are what we call a cuck. You're a cuckold. And you knew your wife was a whore. You knew it when you married her. That's why you married her. Because she's a freak. Well, guess what? You can't get mad because you chose her. That's a terrible life to live. If you don't want to live that life anymore, I know a place. Ain't nobody burning. Listen, it's real. Go ahead.
That's one shit. You talk about the video where, people going down to Houston having one-night stands. They just looking at the party to sleep, and they just look one-night stand and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, they giving it to dudes that they would never give it to if they was in their right mind. It's just about the ambiance of having fun. And whoever they fell for at the club that night, don't you know it's dudes that's going down to Houston, and man, they've been working all year, saving up their money to go down to Houston to buy the jewelry, to get all the go get fly, go to the club, get to smell good, all that. They got the rental car. Turo putting everybody on. I wonder how much money Turo made. Everybody pulling up to the club in a foreign car. You can thank Turo for that. That's not their car. I just want you to know that. Look, am I making this up? You pulling up in a Maserati. Ain't never drove a Maserati before. But you pulling up to the club in a Maserati, you go in the club, you know what the first thing you're gonna say? Yeah, look at this bust down. Look at that bust down, you know what I'm saying? Bust down, bust down. Look at that, yeah, bust down. Yeah. Got the Maserati outside, got the Lamborghini outside, got this. It's a Turo. You understand? You fell for it. Now you're in the bed with this cat, you drunk, out your mind. He damn near took advantage of your stupid ass. And then when you go to sleep, he go like this. Instagram, whoever bitch this is, better come get her. She even in the bed with me. Lord forbid, there's gonna be some sisters that have to deal with some domestic violence when they get home. Well, really, if you just call me for counsel, I'll tell you what to do. But you're gonna fight for that whore. You want that whore, so you're gonna fight and unalive another cat for doing what niggas do anyway. But what did General Muhammad just say? He just taught, like, I'm a man, so I just had to have sex with her. Like, no, men don't do that. Men don't see a woman who obviously got a man and say, but I just got it. She threw it at me. I wouldn't be a man if I ain't take it. You're not a man. You're a dead man, really. Because when the man find out, you gone. You out of here. Let's keep going with the topic, please.
So, like, sir, you wanted a video about Texas, or you want to go back in the scriptures?
Oh yeah, while we here in Texas, let's do this.
Kind of one concept. 1 second, so everybody out there can see it. While we can show.
It's nasty, y'all. They in Houston going too much for doing too much. Spring break. This your rib. Then she gonna say, do you know what she gonna say to you? Doing too much. You doing too. Yeah, that's me in the car. Yeah, so what? You doing too much. I went to your phone and you was texting this girl. I came down to spring break to have some fun. You doing too much. So what? Matter of fact, be gone when I get back. When I get back, don't even say nothing. Be gone. Like, that's the spirit on Sister's Eye. I'm telling you straight up. You know I ain't making this up, right? Don't worry about it. Be gone. When I get up there, don't call me. Don't do nothing. Blah, blah, blah. You done. And then you feel like, oh, my God. I lost my heart. Jesus. Don't feel like that. All right? There's a bunch of you brothers out there doing some nasty stuff down there, too. All right? Real nasty. You know this woman got a man. She told you she got a man. And in your mind, all right, yeah, you got a man. What they got to do with me? Yeah, you're a nasty. You're a coward. You're what's wrong with our people.
That's right.
You.
That's right.
We got a hard task ahead of us. Do you see all the things we got to do to fix these people? It's rough.
That's why she like it.
Go ahead.
You're lucky, that's why.
You can be the camp leader if you want.
No, you the camp leader.
Anybody want to be the camp leader? Nobody? Going once? Y'all like, nigga, I can do it. Yeah, you probably can. Shit, this shit come with a lot of sacrifice.
Yes.
Brother, it's rough. I'm sorry, sis. You want to be the camp leader? Oh, okay. That was a joke, y'all. That was a joke. That was a joke. But no, you had your hand up. You want to say something? No. Oh, okay. Go ahead. Let's get the video if we could.
Brian, dick in that bitch. So you do, bitch. You do.
That's your woman in the car.
So
you do. With a cat that
she's right. Brian, dick in that bitch. She's so.
Probably IUIC in that car. Too manly for them.
So
they doing it in the front and in the back.
She's right, dick. Brian, dick in that bitch. She's
hold on 1 second.
You do. Bitch, you do.
Yeah. Congratulations. You wanted to be viral? You're viral.
You do.
Go ahead, sis.
Bitch, you do. She's right, dick. Brian, dick in that bitch. She's so.
Yeah, and this is something.
Bitch, you do. So
that's a fact. Give her a hand.
You do. Bitch, you do. She's right, dick.
But this is where you're gonna start seeing who the Lord is touching.
So
who he punishing.
You do.
You know what I'm saying?
Bitch, you
I can guarantee you. I can say it with absolute 100% confidence.
Bitch, you
ready?
She's right.
I'm not
Brian, dick in that bitch. She's so. You do.
How can I say that, young man Nick? I say I would catch what they got in the car.
So
in that car, they got Ghana herpes.
Bitch, you do. She's right, dick. Brian, dick in that bitch. She's so. You do. Bitch, you do. Major.
Scuba divers or something. How do I know I ain't getting it?
Bitch, you do. She's right, dick. Brian, dick in that bitch.
Give her hand.
So. You do.
What the sister was bringing out was real heavy. This isn't nothing new.
So
we saw it at Freaknik. Y'all remember that?
She's right, dick. Brian, dick in that bitch. She's so.
Somebody, people was there.
You do. Bitch, you do. Major. So you do.
Oh my God. Ooh wee.
Yeah.
Lock it. Well, thank the Lord you got new mothers in the UPK. ahead. Fortunately. But listen, there's a lot of people mamas was there. There's a lot of people daddies was there too. And it was the AIDS was out the roof during the 90s. I just want y'all to remember that the Lord was not playing with you. So Houston, if you think you're going to allow this to happen there, just know it's not karma. It's the Lord. You understand? Only karma I even give a damn about is credit karma. That's about it. I'm keeping it real with you. I track my credit score and all that. The Lord is going to give you exactly what you went down there to get.
Slugger, sir.
Please.
If I could, real quick, just onto this video, these two brothers that's there and the sisters don't understand how gay it is to be in that kind of situation in the same vehicle. To be, and they all they gotta do is lift their head up and they can see the next man naked, the next woman naked. That's
imagine high five for the nigga. I'm just telling you, that's what they do. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Hey man, I stopped playing basketball because niggas be trying to good game. That'll cause a brawl right there. We ain't playing none of that. Right or wrong. We ain't play none of that. From my hood, bro, that's one thing you don't do where I'm from. Go ahead.
That's right.
Hey, listen, if that means I can't go to the NBA, then fuck the NBA. Go ahead.
And they don't realize that today, today's time, people have a camera out going and they're going to put them on the internet. And once you're there, can't get it back. And not only just in that state, it's going worldwide.
Can I hip y'all to something? Get a sister hand. I've been to Houston before. One second, I'm gonna come to you, sis. I've been to Houston before. That looked like the same strip where all them hoes be going up and down on. And if I was a pimp in Houston, that's what my hoes would be. So the women that you see in that car are not even women. Them hoes, they do this all day, every day. The dudes that's in that car, they think they getting it. Yeah, you sure getting it. You getting that thing you can't get rid of. Go ahead, sis.
They don't have no shame nowadays. They don't have no shame. They on the internet, they think they made it. They famous now.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen when I was in Minneapolis for years, the girl, she got caught on camera and now she just famous and she ran with it. And like she like these baddies or something, like the TV show like this. Mm-hmm. They have no shame.
That's a fact. Give her a hand. All right, let's get back to the scripture.
Connor the one concert. The book of Ezekiel, chapter 29, verse 4.
Go ahead.
I will put hooks in thy jaws.
The Lord said that he will put hooks in their jaws, just like a fish. Go ahead.
And I will cause the fish of thy rivers to stick unto thy scales.
Yeah, you ain't going nowhere. Go ahead.
And I will bring thee up out of the midst of thy rivers. And all of the fish of thy rivers shall stick unto thy scales.
You can drop this. Let's keep going. Let's go. Where we going next with this? Anybody got questions in the class? I don't want to stay on this topic for too long. Go ahead. Let's go first. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'll have a question. So I know that dreams can be like nothing, but if you have
no, you can have a reoccurring dream. Reoccurring dreams. Give me an apocrypha where it's talking about dreams.
Could it actually come true?
Do dreams come true? Yeah, in the world of Disney.
It can be in actual life. If you have the same dream more than once, could it come true?
Yes, prophetic dreams always come true. But here's the thing with a dream. You need a prophet to be able to help you understand what your dream means. So even in the Bible, people have very obscure dreams and they just couldn't make sense of it. Like they saw a river flowing and and I saw a sea like the glass, but it was sapphire. And I saw a throne and it was sitting on the throne and it was fire behind it. I know, what is this? Or how about when I know you got the scripture. How about when Joseph interpreted the Pharaoh's dreams? He didn't understand what the hell was happening. Joseph heard that dream and was like, yeah, you got 7 years of famine coming. He said, you got 7 years of good grain. Yes, you're going to have to harvest. Everything's going to be good. Then after that, you got 7 years of famine. It's going to be really bad. People are going to be unalive. They're going to starve to death, and you're going to have to be the one to deal with this. So you might as well do this and do that. So you need a man of God to interpret them dreams, whether they're going to come true or not. But it's a flaw for people to look at their dreams and think, I can interpret my own dreams. No, you can't. You need a man of God to do it. You got a scripture?
Kind of will come, sir. Ecclesiasticus chapter 34 on the topic, verses 1 through 7, I think kind of address it directly.
Hold on 1 second. Let me get there with you.
Yep. In the Apocrypha, Ecclesiasticus, not to be confused with Ecclesiastes. Ecclesiasticus, chapter 34.
I think they call it
chapter 34, starting at verse 1.
Hold on, cuz. There we go. 34, you said?
Kind of out of one kind.
All right, let's get it.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 34, verse 1.
Martin Luther King had a dream. Remember that. Go ahead.
The hopes of a man void of understanding are vain and false.
Yes. Now let's break that down first of all. The hopes of a man void of understanding. What are the hopes of a man void of understanding? Can you give me an example, please?
Please, God, I need to win the lottery so I can get this Rolex.
Well, yeah, but that's in the form of a prayer.
But just the hope.
All right, no, well, yeah, they hope for the money, but they pray to God for it. That's true. But let's think about it like this. What are some hopes of men?
Woman.
Yeah, or hey man, I hope I don't never have to deal with I don't want to say it for you. I want you to think. What are some hopes of men that they, man, okay, we was just talking about Houston, man. I hope my girl don't go down there, have sex with strange men, and then come back and kiss me. I hope she don't. I hope that don't happen. Well, you lack understanding because hope ain't gonna make that happen. Hope ain't gonna make her not go down there. Want to know what's gonna make her not go down there? Whether she respect your word when you say, "Hey, yeah, you're not going down there." That'll keep her. That's just a regular example of the hopes of a man void of understanding. Now let's take it to a national thing. We hope we get out of slavery, don't we? We hope we get out of poverty. We hope we get out of oppression, right? It's what we all hope. Don't nobody got no understanding on how the hell we supposed to do that. Nobody except the Israelite School of UPK. And I hope I don't become like them niggas be on the corner, man. Them niggas be on the corner wearing the Power Rangers. Them niggas on the corner know something. They hoping something different. You understand? We hope that we could do to our oppressors what they did to us, but double. Now, we're going to work towards that. So the hopes of a man void of understanding are vain and false.
And dreams lift up fools.
I have a dream today. There was a fool who said, I have a dream. Remember him? Everybody remember him? As soon as he got shot, Jesse Jackson gave him a hug ran to Chicago and said, yeah, I was there. He died in my arms. He died in my arms. The nigga was lying. You think Martin Luther King hoped to have friends that wasn't like Jesse Jackson? Read.
Verse 2. Whoso regardeth dreams is like him that catcheth at a shadow.
Anybody ever caught a shadow in here yet? Nobody? Oh, okay. Read.
And followeth after the wind.
Yeah, who following the wind? Which way the wind blow? Anybody know? Just around the riverbed? No, you don't like. So this is, read again. I'm sorry.
Verse 2. Whoso regardeth dreams is like him that catcheth at a shadow, and followeth after the wind.
What does that mean? Go ahead.
You know, chasing something that you can't put your hands on. Something that, you know, you get a dream. It might be something fantastic or abstract, and now you're trying to make that happen in real life.
That's a fact. How many kids do you think in American society have to dream to be the next LeBron James? How many of y'all know? How many? Damn near every little black and Hispanic boy wants to be the next Michael Jordan. Want to be the next LeBron James. I want to be the next Jesus Christ if I could ever do it. You understand? I want to be the next Commandant General Yohana. I want to be the next General Muhammad. I want to be the next General Mayak. I want to be the next General Haas, the next General Kathungabar, the next General Shawamar, the next General Ku. I want to be them. I want to be the next Tazaria. That's what I want to be. I want to be the next Captain Mawakwa, the next Captain Mashak, the next Captain Ashaparian. That's what I want to do. Now that's something that could be attainable. I could really reach that goal if I try hard enough, right? Well, there was a time when LeBron said, I had a dream that I was Michael Jordan. I was better than Michael Jordan. That's 1 in 10,000 exceptional nigga. You understand? Every other little boy that got the dream of being Michael Jordan, you know where they at? I don't. Anybody? That's the point. You just don't know. But how many little boys got a basketball at home? You know, anybody? You can't find little dudes right now that can't shoot. Anybody that's all right, you might find a couple of them. Young man nigga looked up at me like, Cap, you know I can't shoot no basketball. Oh, snap. I should have looked at me the same way. I just can't shoot no basketball either. But that's fine. Here's what they can do. They can read scriptures. You understand? They can understand that these cats right here, I probably should not follow these cats. If I do, I'm going to be high out my mind. And then when I'm going to wake up with it, I ain't going to say that. That's wrong to say. But you got some cats that really have basketballs, brother. They will walk up and him right here. Him. You see him? Him right there. Trooping the thigh. That was him. I'm telling you right now. Him. Yeah. Kananya. Yeah. Kananya, that was you. I know. Yeah. I know. Mr. Basketball. Mr. Basketball, man. I'm shooting. I'm about to dunk from this. But look, I know him because I grew up with him. Brother, it wasn't nowhere he wasn't going without that basketball. And every day he woke up, it was eat, especially in the summertime. Eat, probably play the game a little bit, shower, put on them basketball shorts, grab that basketball, go out there with the jersey on, and go outside and play basketball. So much so that by the time he was 11, he was schooling people on the basketball. I'm talking about schooling them. Grown-ass men. Now, then, by the time he was 12, 13, he was dunking on everybody. He the first person I seen in real life, like do a real jump in the air, then spin, then windmill. Boom, flawless. On people. on like 5 people. I said, damn, I ain't never seen this in my life. We was a bit early, we were a bit older then. We was in high school then, but you know what I'm saying? He was doing it. Imagine if he would have picked up the Bible and did the Bible that way. Do you know how far he would be right now with this? Imagine if you did it. Imagine if you did it. Imagine if I did it. I picked up that book and I looked at it like it was a basketball and I put everything into it to learn so that I could be a champion when it comes to the end. That's what you have to do. Otherwise, you're going to be chasing after a dream. It's going to be vain and it's going to give you false hope. How many people pick up a basketball and say, I'm going to change my people, man? Once I become like LeBron, I'm going to change everything. Then you become like LeBron and then you realize, damn, this is why LeBron wouldn't change nobody because I ain't going to give up all my hard-earned money for these niggas in the ghetto who don't even like. Let them buy my shoes. And instead, I'll invest in private prisons that will make sure that they be locked up. And that way, I get money from when you buy my shoes and I'll get money from when you rob somebody from my shoes. Which one you want? That's Michael Jordan for you. You understand? Whoso chases a dream is like chasing after a shadow. You ain't gonna never catch a shadow. You never gonna chase the wind. It's pointless. Read the next one.
And we'll go verse 3. The vision of dreams is the resemblance of one thing to another.
Read.
Even as the likeness of a face to a face.
What does that mean, sis? What does that mean? Read again.
The vision of dreams is the resemblance of one thing to another, even as the likeness of a face to a face.
What does that mean? Yeah. Let's break it down verbatim. The vision of dreams is the resemblance of one thing to another, which means what you see in a dream is the same thing you see. It's just in another form. It's what you already saw when you was awake. Yeah, like even the face that you see, the faces that you see in your dream doesn't literally mean my face is what you see. There's a spirit behind every face. You ever had a dream where you was fighting with somebody, but you just really couldn't make their face out, but you know who they were based off of how they move, how they walk, how they talk. You knew who they were. You didn't really see their face, but you know who they were. That's what it is in a dream. Something you already seen before, things you think about when you're awake. When you go to sleep, your mind is downloading or offloading all of this information and it's putting in a dream. That's all. And then sometimes the Lord sends you a dream. Those we call visions. Go ahead. You had your hand up, sis?
I was just gonna say, yeah, I agree with images shape our reality. So in regards to what you said, things that you have seen, or the last thing that you saw, the last thing that was on your mind in the dream, it may come up and you may think it's associated with, oh man, that's the answer to my question, or that is something that, I was just thinking about that. Well, it's because it was just on the forefront of your mind and that's what came in your REM stage. In this point of sleep. So you dreamed about it.
That's a fact. Give her a hand. Does that answer your question? No? So what's your question? What's your question again? All right, just to be clear, so everybody can know. We all have dreams. Sometimes we downloading things that's from our memories that might be recalled up. Sometimes we have dreams of remembrance. Sometimes we have dreams of what you saw today. Sometimes you have dreams of what you think you could possibly see in the future. No matter what your dream is saying, Don't do nothing to chase that dream if you have not consulted a priest of the Lord that specializes. Every priest of the Lord doesn't have the gift to deal with the dreams. You find you a brother who you know that everybody else knows, man, I went to this brother about my dream. He told me about my dream, and it was absolutely true. Go to him. He'll tell you, hey, your dream is not of the Lord. Says it's just regular dream. Or he'll tell you. And now when a brother tells you that, it's like, but I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been having this dream since I was 8. You sure this ain't from the Lord? So it's not from the Lord. It's just a dream you have. Or, yes, this one was from the Lord. So here's what you need to interpret when you think about this dream. Do this, think that. Don't do this, don't do that. It's something that comes with, especially for brothers in the class. You want to learn how to interpret dreams? Them dreams that you be having, you go to a man about them dreams. And then watch him break your dream down. And break it down and let you know, hey, that shit wasn't from the Lord. It's just what you in your mind. Let me help you understand what your mind is seeing and what it's saying for you to understand. Or he could say, this very well was a dream, a vision from the Lord. This is what you do with this. This is how you move in the future with this. Then you ask him. If you don't believe him, ask him later after they came to the past or you start seeing things. You're like, man, ask him. How did you do that? Is there a way I can be trained in knowing how to break down dreams? Yeah. Yeah. There's not an office in this school that you can't learn how to do it. Put your mic to it. If you put your mic to do it, you will be able to do it. This is the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Practice. And it becomes practical. The things you see in practice, that's what makes you know that it's real, right? Like, so if you got a doctor, you ever went to a doctor's office and it says practice, or an attorney's office and it says practice? Why does it say that? Anybody know? Raise your hand. Why? Right. They learn some methods in school, and now as a doctor's office, they need to practice it on somebody. You're a part of their practice because, yeah, they learned, hey, if you cut this open, move this to that and that to this, close back up the wound, that's a surgery. Let's practice it. They practice it in law school on many dead people. You understand? They practice it. Now, when you come in there and your bone is broke, they think to themselves, this person has a broken bone. Let's go back to what we learned in school, and then let's practice this. If we do what we learned in practice based on the methods that we were taught, then we can heal this person's broken leg. It's the same thing. If you learn the method, if you learn the method of actually learning how to tell a brother what his dreams is about, you learn that method and then you do it in practice. There was nothing hard about it. Only thing standing in your way is you. Only thing standing in your way from you being a master tactician when it comes to debating people is you. Captain Zaryak, he studies all the time, every time. Captain Kaptazar, they study all the time, every time they ready for the battle. You'd be remiss if you wasn't like your captain. Guess who studies all the time? I do. You understand? All the time. All the time. I'm just ready for the battle. Now, my battle don't have to be on Sonetta TV. Most of my battles be in person right there. Ain't no cameras. But by the time I walk away and they walk away, they know for a fact they lost this one. You see what I'm saying? Sooner or later, somebody gonna want to, hey, let's get you on camera and see. I want to see if we can do this on camera. Same thing I could do in class. If somebody was to come in this class and challenge me on the virgin birth, I'd smash them. I could do it in front of a camera. I could do it on class. Listen, if you want to be the best person that makes garments, practice. If you want to be the best person that counsels, practice. There's a counseling department. You can get with the counseling department. in practice. You see what I'm saying? You want to be the best reader. I remember, brother, that was my goal, to become an ultimate reader. Oh my goodness. And you know how I looked up to? Captain Shapar Napash. Give him a hand.
That's right.
Mighty Captain Shapar Napash. When I used to go up to Philly and the general was doing the grill, that's what it used to be called. I don't know if y'all some, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all was here when it was called the grill. But brother, when it was called the grill, it was done in Philly. During the Passover, we'd go up there and I sit there and I just watch Captain Shapar Napash just sound like a trumpet with his voice. And the way he read, it was with elegance and with a skill. He knew, like I told the brother, that, hey, say this like this when you read the Bible. I knew how to do that because I got taught how to do it by Captain Shapar Napash. I learned it. I saw him do it, and I go to him, I ask him, hey man, Salakia, sir, how you learn how to read like this, man? That's tough. Hey man, shoot, just sound off. And first of all, learning how to be a good reader, to speak the words, you have to know how to read it in your mind, right? You know what I'm saying? Read it to yourself. So I would go back to the crib and read the Bible to myself. I would read it. Yeah, there's a living witness right there. She's always see me study. Study. Nowadays, my study methods are different. You know what I'm saying? You want to learn how to study a little bit better, make a phone call. You see the cats that be out there doing the best battles. Hey, man, call Captain Josiah Yaga. Ask him, hey, can you teach me how do you study? You think you're going to say, nah, that's a secret. I can't reveal that to you. You know what I'm saying? It's just, no. You're going to say what you want to study. How you want to learn how to study? What's your method of studying? How often do you study? Are you willing to really study? Or are you just calling me to waste my goddamn time? Now that'll get you checked. Listen, I just really want to know, how do you put this together? Studying. Okay, I'm studying, but how do you study? What's your method of studying? When you write down your notes, how do you do that? What are your tools that you use? And then you'll get answers. And then you just become a master at studying. You just be ready for whenever anybody comes, you'll just know. And if you don't know, don't be a prideful cat and just be like, yeah, I'm going to make up a breakdown. You'll shame the school and yourself, because we're going to tell you off the rip, but we never taught that. I don't know what the hell y'all talking about. We don't teach that. What the hell can none of you talk about? Where we never taught that in our life. Remove that video. Get that up out of here. But there's always a method to become somebody great in here. You just gotta want to do that. I was the best when it came to picking up a camp and breaking down the camp first, before I ever knew how to take a camp out and teach. I was better at listening in class and taking notes first. Then I started, teaching class. My class was mediocre. I didn't know where the hell I was going with this. Then I started living in it. And that was it. Yeah, my first camp, he was there. We was fresh. Right or wrong, y'all. We was fresh at camp, bro. We ain't had no camps. We went to camp, and then it was just like, all right, we either gonna sink or swim. We absolutely swam. We was actually floating. But the idea is about what I'm telling you, just practice. Practice makes perfect. Somebody will be able to break your dreams down. Your dreams will be broken down. When you get your dreams broken down, just know it did come from the Lord, that breakdown. So you get treated how you want to treat it. Sarah laughed. Remember that. She laughed. That's like me telling her back there, we finna have a baby next week. She, what? What do you mean? I can't have babies. Yes, you can. So, where we at with it? Among Bar, you had a question?
I wanted to ask, just for some clarity on Romans chapter 7, verse 1.
Everybody always be messing up with Paul, bro.
Really, just the parentheses.
7 and 1.
Kind of.
All right, hold on. Okay. All right. Know ye not, brethren, for I speak to them that know the law. All right, go ahead. Read.
It's like just really just the purpose of the parentheses. From my understanding, that's something that wouldn't have been in like the original text that they had sourced it from.
Not true. I'm not sure if that's true right there on this one. I'm not sure if that's true on this one. Let me research this. Let me research this, and then I'll see. I don't think all parentheses is that, but know ye not, brethren, for I
Like I thought that might have been the case with parentheses portions and like the italicized. And then like there was one argument that I think it was like in First John, just to paraphrase it, and these three bear witnesses in heaven: the Father, the Son, and the Spirit. Which a lot of people say that wasn't in like the Geneva Bible, wasn't in a lot of other older manuscripts. And I traced some of that back and had a couple of conversations with people about the Johannine comma, they call it, the purpose of it, things like that. But yeah, just wanted to ask about some of these that from my understanding, I thought.
Here's what I'm gonna tell you for now. What I can tell you for now, I see it in the Greek. So I'm looking right now. I can see know ye not. I can see the Greek words for that. Then I see in parentheses the Greek word for what's in parentheses, which means this was absolutely in the scroll. This was not added. I don't think this was added, but I'll make sure, because in some cases you won't be able to see the things that are in parentheses in the actual Greek. You see what I'm saying? Like, so, but I'm looking at this in the Greek right now. I'm looking at it. Yep. This one says Gar Laheo Ginsako. Yeah, that's in parentheses. That's in the text. You know what I'm saying? So for now, I'll tell you, yeah, it's in the text. Now, whether it was added in the text, I can go see, but I think this was in the text. Sometimes when you see it in the English and then it has a parentheses, let's say you go to the language that is in Hebrew or in the Greek, you won't see what's in parentheses actually in the Hebrew or what's in parentheses actually in the Greek. You won't see that. You see what I'm saying? But this I see. So I mean, I see it. Let me I call Captain Cotters out. He'll know for sure. All right.
The water, sir.
I end the bar. Any more questions in the class? Any more questions? No questions. All right. Sis, you wanted to see what was up with that thought that you wanted to think about. What was the actual thought that you was thinking about Christ? Christ not being the Lord?
Yeah, because they treat Jesus as if he's God.
Mm-hmm.
The Christians treat Jesus as if he's God. And so he was just one of the prophets, or was he the chosen one? He's not the chosen one.
He is the chosen one.
He is the chosen one.
He is the Messiah that was spoken about in Isaiah and in all them other places in the Old Testament, that was talked about in Deuteronomy, and was talked about with Solomon when he said, I say unto my Lord, I say unto my Lord, sit at my right hand till I make thee thy enemies thy footstool. That's Jesus Christ that we was talking about. 1 second. Go ahead.
To add on what you were saying, he put it in 4 times in the Bible too. He
had different appearances in the Bible. Yes, but that's a different topic. You're right. Go ahead.
It's like, was he a carpenter? Was it, because a lot of people said that he was good with his hand. Is there any scripture where it talks about he was?
You gotta find me a scripture that says Jesus Christ was a carpenter. I wouldn't say he wasn't. I mean,
it's just not a scripture.
His father was a carpenter. Was Christ the first son? Absolutely. Why he wasn't? He was the first son between Joseph and Mary. He was the first son. Remember, because Mary, He was the oldest. Absolutely. He had brothers and sisters. You thought, wait, one second, before we can go here, let's just bring some practicality to this. Do you think that Joseph, after he been trying to get that tail for so long, man, do you know this nigga had sex with Mary before they even had the marriage ceremony? You thought that was gonna be the last time he hit that thing? Huh? Mary, the mother of Christ.
Hold on. Who was hitting that?
Joseph. Better been. He thought I said somebody else. He thought, man, who? Jack? Jack was hitting that thing? Nah, Joseph was tearing fire to Mary. It was so good for Joseph that he was like, I can't stop at Christ. Let's get this nigga some brothers and sisters. Smacking that thing every time. I mean, you ain't making this up. You can't make this up. Go ahead.
Shalaki, I don't want to add on what you're saying. He was apprenticed to being a carpenter because he made his mama the stool.
Where? Show me that in the Bible. This nigga was watching Passion of Christ. Nigga watched Passion of Christ last night. How I know? Because I watched it too. I was watching Passion of Christ last night. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Go ahead. You finna show me the stool scripture? Somebody find that scripture. Go ahead. Go ahead. Let's go get it. I don't know. Read it. Read it if you could. With power. Yep, thank you. I was about to say with power.
Chapter 6, verse 3. Is not this the carpenter, the son of Mary, the brother of James?
All right, then. Well, there you have it. There you have it. If it's in the Bible, yeah, that nigga was a carpenter. Yeah. Yep. And I like to say that nigga so that when white people be watching our shows, they be like, man, what is he talking about? Just talking about Jesus, the Son of God, who is God in the essence of God, the Holy Spirit of God. You know, they be saying in the essence of God, the deity of God. How's he calling him a nigga? Because the Bible says Jesus Christ was the realest nigga to ever walk the planet. I just wanted you to know that. Now, I'm from that same tribe of real niggas. So when you see me, you see Christ. You see Christ, you see the Lord, which means God is black too, Mr. White Man, if you didn't know that. You understand? But so yes, but I was gonna say if my father, I'm coming to you, Lacombe, if my father was LeBron James, wouldn't it make sense for me to be Bronny? What else am I gonna do? Be a computer tech guy? No, I'm not gonna be into tech. I'm gonna be into basketball. You understand? Go ahead, Lacombe.
Salakia, sir. I was just gonna say you got a question online.
Go ahead.
Trooper Regards says Salakia out of 1. Can we get a general breakdown of Obadiah verse 13?
Obadiah 13.
Kind of the one concert.
Absolutely. But hold on, are we done with this? I don't think we are. Let me see. I'll break that down. Sis, can I break this down for you next week? I will dedicate the class to showing her how Christ is not the Most High. But he is that prophet that was talked about. He was spoken about in the Old Testament. He also he had different appearances, like Rapayala said in the Old Testament. He appeared. He was Adam. So you remember in the beginning, when the Lord chose a man to give the breath of life to, that was Jesus Christ. Adam was the spirit in Adam was the same spirit that's in Jesus Christ. Melchizedek, that Abraham gave a tenth to, that was also Jesus Christ. That was an appearance of him. Then Abraham had a son. His name was Isaac. Isaac was also Jesus Christ. Yeah. Yes, he was. Then King David had a son named Solomon. That was also the spirit of Jesus Christ. And then Mary and Joseph had sex. Bam. She got pregnant the first time he hit that thing. Boom. That's also Jesus Christ. You see what I'm saying? Same spirit, different incarnations. So we'll get through that. We'll show you how he's not the Most High. People think he's the Most High God, but he's not. And he's not the Most High God, but he is, in all rights and purposes of the word God, a God. Hell, we're all gods in this room. We all have power in this room. You see what I'm saying? At the end of the day, though, there's one power that's above all of us, even our King, and that's the Most High God. His name is Yahweh. He sits on the throne. He's the creator of Christ. Christ is the creator of the angels. Christ and the angels are creators of everything that you see in existence. Every single thing, down to the molecule, everything. So, yeah.
Salaki, sir.
Yes.
If it's to why, would you give it? If I could get a sister one scripture in Matthew's.
One scripture. Yeah, go ahead. Let's get it.
Kind of the one concert. The book of Matthew, chapter 1, verse 1. The book of the generation of Yahushua Mashiach, the son of David, the son of Abraham.
They say he was the what?
The son of David.
Who's the son of David? In reality, says, who's the son of David? Solomon was the son of David. Have you ever heard of the King Solomon? Mm-hmm. King Solomon was the son of David. Yeah. But this is in Matthew chapter 1, verse 1. Why didn't it put Abraham first? Abraham came before David. Why didn't it do that in Matthew chapter 1:1? Read it again.
Kind of one concert. The book of the generation of Jesus Christ.
This is about the generations of Jesus Christ. Go ahead.
The son of David.
The son of David. But isn't David the son of Abraham? Why didn't it say the son of Abraham, son of David? Why did the writer do that? Go ahead.
The son of Abraham.
The son of David was Solomon. The son of Abraham was Isaac. That's why it's doing that. Go ahead. Are you done with that?
Kind of one concert. Then it goes into the who begat who.
All right, no sweat. But it did that because it's trying to tell you something inside of telling you something. All right. Now he said he wanted to break down on Obadiah chapter 1, verse 3.
Verse 13, sir.
Oh, okay. Obadiah 1:13. Let's get it, and then we'll wrap the class up.
Kind of one con. The book of Obadiah, verse 13. Thou shouldst have not entered into the gate of my people in the day of their calamity. Yea, thou shouldst not have looked on their afflictions.
He just wants a general breakdown. Okay.
Kind of one con.
So he's talking to Edom. This is a prophecy against Edom and their destruction. The Lord is saying they should have never even have messed with us. They shouldn't have came into our streets and did what they did to us in the day of our calamity. Or what's in our calamity out here? When we were slaves, when we was hurt down bad, when we was in chains and they was whipping us, hanging us. Damn, you could have just left us alone. You should have never even came into the gates. Meaning, don't come into the cabin and have to pull women out their house from their husband, take them back into the damn house and make them a bed wench, and then send her back out to her husband after he hurt. Here's the difference between now and then. Back on the plantation, there was no cities. There were no cities. You was on a plantation. There was nothing but silence. Hell, you damn near had a light, candle, strong wind come blow that out. You can hit everything. And if there was Bigfoot, I guarantee you, black people seen the Bigfoot. You understand? So it was that quiet. So where you can hear the crickets, you can hear the owls, You can hear whatever at night. Silence. When this man gets up and take your woman into the house and has sex with her and does God knows what to her, he had to rape her. You understand that? He had to do her like that. At least the first time. You understand? When he did that, everybody heard it. Even the wife, even the slave master's wife, she heard it. He took her into man and heard it. Brother, that must have been torture. I don't know how I would have ever picked any more cotton after that. I don't even give a damn. Are you coming with me or not? We killed it. We got to get rid of this thing. Tomorrow, it's done. It's nap time. It's time to go nap. I'm telling you straight up. Everybody got to go. You understand? So, that's what that's talking about. Read.
Kind of one concert. In the day of their calamity, nor have laid hands on their substances in the day of their calamity.
Yeah, I mean, you know what happened. You know what they did to Black Wall Street. You know, they burned it down. You know what happened to Rosewood. You understand? You know what happened to everything else. You know what happens to us in the day of our calamity. You laid your hands on our substance. Everything we made, you had to take it. Who invented the light? Anybody know? A black man. Who invented the telephone? It wasn't Alexander Graham Bell, but the slave of Alexander Graham Bell. He invented the telegram, which became the telephone. Who invented the stoplight? I mean, damn, who invented the steam engine? Who invented the carburetor? Who invented the damn cotton mill? Damn sure wasn't the person who wasn't the slave master. He had to pick cotton. Don't give a damn. He want to make your life hard anyway. But he definitely had the patents because he owned you, and you were the slave that created the cotton gin. So now he has the cotton gin. Who created the processors that computers use today? We did.
Yeah.
Who invented the satellite? We did. Who invented the space shuttle? We did. I mean, good night. What didn't we? Hell, at this point, I think we invented the atomic bomb. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Go ahead, please. Hold on one second. I gotta ask Kananya. Did we invent the nuke? There you have it. Give him up. Give it up.
We invented spaceship that nobody could calculate the spaceship going out of orbit, and we did that.
Absolutely. I just said that. I feel like this is an episode of Pootie Tang. I'll bet the Richard Priest, but no, yeah. We invented the television vacuum. I mean, we invented the iron. White people would have wrinkly clothes if we didn't invent the iron. We invented the iron board. We built the White House. We built the White House. We did. We did the plans. We created the blueprints. I mean, what else did we not do for America? I mean, can I get some napkins up here, please? Go ahead, Kowal.
Did we build the pyramids?
Give him my hand. We built them pyramids. It wasn't ancient aliens. It wasn't the ancient aliens. Though they got it. They tell you stories like this because they expect you to believe in Rapunzel, and you're afraid of Chucky and Michael Myers, but you're not afraid of Donald Trump. They unaliving more people than Michael Myers ever. You mad at people in Milwaukee? Let's bring it close to Milwaukee. Jeffrey Dahmer ain't got nothing on Donald Trump, huh? Does he? I mean, what's the difference between what Jeffrey Epstein was doing? So that lets me know that Donald Trump would have been friends with what's the cat name? Who we talking about? Jeffrey Dahmer? He'd have been friends with him. Because Jeffrey Dahmer was eating black people. There's a book called The Delectable Negro. I got it over there. The Delectable Negro. They ate Nat Turner when after Nat Turner they caught Nat Turner. They ate him. I'm not like saying it in a metaphor. And, yo, eat that. No, they ate him. Go ahead.
What else you be saying? It's 9 candles on the candle holder. It is supposed to be sent.
What are we talking about?
It's 9 candles. It is supposed to be sent.
On what? What are we flyer? Just a flyer. That's all. We're talking about the Jewish man, the arena award with the Jewish man and black people and all that. We know what the real menorah is. We got one right here. Yeah, we got it right there. But what was we talking about? Eating people. We made the nuke, right? We invented everything. That's it. I mean, what else we got to talk about? Anything else? No, nothing. Nobody other questions? Any other questions in the room? Nothing. With that, pass the class over to Priest and Officer Zaquan. Next week, next week we're gonna talk about our King Yahushua. Christ is not God, so you can make that flyer right there. I might throw some bonuses in on Christ's character and what it's gonna look like when he come back. You got one quick question? Let's go.
Where the scripture that says they hear that man's Christ and Christ is God?
1 Corinthians chapter 11.
This is the ISUPK security announcement. We are the ISUPK, started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for a new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes to the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After the 6 month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment, Numbers 18 and 21, Malachi chapter 3, verse 8 through 10, means tenth in the Hebrew, ma'ashur. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Give to the treasury department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocation is the Lord's 57th Passover.
You don't want a hand for that. That's damn it next week.
Which will be held in Houston, Texas, April 4th, Saturday, April 4th. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, to start wearing all black, boot, shirt, pants, headband, or scarf. Men of Israel, Ahmadiyya, please stand. We're going to do a courtesy salute to the teacher. Men of Israel, Ahmadiyya, Madam Shabbat, Madam Barak. Every time. Sar, she makes a turn. We're going to face the Al-Wafia. Al-Wafia. Sisters, Ahmadiyya, she makes a stand. Men of Israel, Ahmadiyya, Madam Shabbat, Madam Barak. If you could, sis, just repeat after me. Yahweh, Shamar, Al, Atha, Ba'ashem, Yahushua. What you just said was Lord, and Lord watch over you in the name of Christ. Yahweh, class dismissed.
Ooh, 27 Club.
All right, gang, let's really nail it this time. Here we go. A 1, a 2,
1, 2, 3, 4.
Been in this shit for some years, I ain't never left. Nigga try to save his life like he's scared of death. I got Hillstar on my body, bitch, I'm heaven sent. Hey, this Isupk ain't nothing, we on fellowship. Been in this shit for some years, I ain't never left. Nigga try to save his life like he's scared of death. I got Hillstar on my body, bitch, I'm heaven sent. Hey, this Isupk ain't nothing, we on fellowship. Florida Lee on my top, this a Saints hat. This the third can't be been in here, J-Cat. Nigga tryna steal the sauce, yeah, I hate that. But I ain't make the rules, I can't change that. New bottle, new wine, yeah, I can't crack. Look, flag on the play, they grabbing face masks. Niggas always saving hoes where your cape at. The only killer that you know without no face tag. Hell yeah, my bitch bad, Proverbs 31, yeah. This is not a drill, I be 30'd up, yeah. He about to crack the sky, you better hurry up. It's all bad when you see us hang that jersey up. It's mad brick, I got the blick with my cover on. He a fed, he a op, got his cover blown. Look, I'm really outside without no scully on. It's one West, bitch, I'm on with my brothers on. He got ranked, then he left, he broke another oath. I got the plate, we about to take another zone. They was sleeping on the team, now they comatose. Left his brother out to dry, I guess he wanna fold. Put the oil on his head, that's another soul. I try to tell him we a pro, don't do this shit at home. She unhappy, left her man, she a 304. He try to justify that shit, he broke the penal code. Been in this shit for some years, I ain't never left. Nigga try to save his life like he's scared of death. I got Hillstar on my body, bitch, I'm heaven sent. Hey, this Isupk ain't nothing, we on fellowship. Been in this shit for some years, I ain't never left. Nigga try to save his life like he's scared of death. I got Hillstar on my body, bitch, I'm heaven sent. Hey, this Isupk ain't nothing, we on fellowship. Gotta watch these niggas, they be cointel. Lil' bro ain't never killed nobody, but I know he will. It's on me, yeah, where I go, yeah, that's the holy seal. My niggas itching when it's up, you better not touch a chair. Ooh, I'm with the extra, that's off the back. He ain't loyal to his brothers, how you follow that? She either working with her hands or she off her bag. Broke bitches, yeah, they done that give me a heart attack.